Hi, I'm Mario Clement. I'm a filmmaker, a director. I started out in music videos and later went into commercials. But I'm also the creative director for Chapter. I'm going to talk about this a little bit more in just a second. Since you're not seeing me, this is a picture of me. Today we're here to talk about making films with AI. And we're also here to talk about WhiteMirror and exploring new worlds of cinematic storytelling. I want to talk a little bit about who we are as Chapter, why we started WhiteMirror, and I want to talk about the tools that are out there right now, the AI tools that can make your life easier, that can push your storytelling capabilities to the next level, and maybe allow you to do things that you weren't able to do before. And maybe also allow you to do things that you weren't able to do on your own before. Because this is what AI can do. It can really empower you. So yeah, a little bit about me. Summer 22. As I said, I'm a director, I'm a filmmaker. So I was playing around with Midjourney and I was dealing with AI, reading about AI, listening to podcasts, but more on a philosophical level, on the level where I was asking, like, what does AI mean to us as human beings? And what does it change for us creatives? And at that point in summer 22, a couple of guys approached me from Chapter, and they asked me if I wanted to come on board to be their creative director. So this is the Chapter website. We build community-led media ventures powered by AI. We are a Web3 company, so they're really engaged in community-driven experiences. We believe in human creativity. We embrace the blend. Yes, the blend of human creativity matched with the power of AI. And we are a tech company. Chapter is a venture hub. It invests in ideas that have to do with the future of storytelling and have to do with the idea of doing that in a community, in a Web3 community, but also with the power of AI tools. And this is where the idea of WhiteMirror was born. Think the unthinkable, create the impossible, be part of the AI era. And this is what WhiteMirror is about. It is basically an exploration of the capabilities of artificial intelligence. Basically, everything you're going to see is created by AI, with a little help of human beings stitching it together and coming up with the ideas, because that's what it's really about the ideas. So the music is 80%, I would say, AI. All of the images are created by Midjourney, Stable Diffusion, and some other AI tools that are super exciting.
Are you ready to explore the limits of AI filmmaking?
Imagination is a strange thing.
It felt like, you're working with like this new magic clay.
It's limitless. It allows you to travel worlds.
Creators from around the world, pioneers, forward thinkers, creative explorers. 10 AI short films and one incredible AI movie.
Buckle up.
Let's go!
Tales and stories as old as time told again and again.
One day I woke up and saw that all my dreams became reality.
All the tools that we have available to us now is amazing because it feels like we're living in this age of magic.
For me, AI is created from the collective unconscious.
It's real. It's real if you can dream it.
Some say it's magic. And the best thing, you can be a part of it. Join WhiteMirror and become a part of the AI era.
So we went out there to look for 10 creators. 10 creators that create 10 films, 10 short films with AI. And in the end, to combine all these short films to one AI movie. And we have some beautiful, beautiful creators on board. You can check out the full list now. The full list is complete. Paul Trillo is also joining WhiteMirror as someone who will be focused on creating also the AI movie. And since he is one of the people who really checked out AI filmmaking as one of the first, you could call him a real pioneer in the field. And since we want to talk about how to make use of these AI tools for your work, I wanted to show you a prime example that Paul Trillo did as a commercial for GoFundMe. What I think is beautiful is that you can really see that you can use AI to create something that is unique and has almost like a unique look and feel to it that is unique to AI tools right now.
Someone bless these seeds I sow. Someone warm them from below till the rain comes tumbling down.
This is really what it's about. It's about new opportunities for cinematic storytellers. One AI tool that has been super helpful also for creating our WhiteMirror trailer, but something you could use when you work on like a film you do when you want to get a voiceover on it, but you don't want to just use a layout. You already want something that feels big, that feels powerful, that is an original voice by a native speaker. And there's a tool called 11 Labs that just works in a fantastic kind of way. And the way it works is, so you put in the text you wanna record, you pick your voice, you have a couple of settings, and then you generate it.
I first heard this from Rick Von Schmidt. He lives in Cambridge. Rick is a blues guitar player. I met him one day on the green pastures of the Harvard University. Baby, let me follow you down, baby, let me follow you down. Well, I'll do anything in this God almighty world if you just let me follow you down.
I think what's really amazing is the follow you down always sounds different. So here's a different voice. Now we choose Bella, less stability, less clarity. It makes it more human, and we'll generate.
I first heard this from Rick Von Schmidt. He lives in Cambridge. Rick is a blues guitar player. I met him one day on the green pastures of the Harvard University. Baby, let me follow you down. Baby, let me follow you down. Well, I'll do anything in this God almighty world if you just let me follow you down.
Obviously, the gaming industry is pushing things forward since ever. Games are getting hyper-realistic, and so it's no surprise that a company like Unreal is also going to be pushing forward what's happening in cinematic storytelling. So here's a Unreal animator.
Okay, and action.
I need performance capture to work like a mirror. I need it to capture whether I'm acting scared or angry. And sometimes, all I need is a look.
Cut. MetaHuman Animator uses video and depth data to convert this data into high-fidelity performance animation, and it can even use audio to produce convincing tongue animation. Mel's MetaHuman should now be ready in the level. Mel, you excited to see the results?
Yeah, can't wait to see it. I need performance capture to work like a mirror. I need it to capture whether I'm acting scared or angry. And sometimes, all I need is a look.
I think this is really exciting. Text to video. This is one thing that's most astounding to me right now. So this is really about prompting text, and by that creating motion picture, which sounds absolutely insane. But there's a company called Runway who's able to do that. To give you an idea what it is, here's a quick explanation video by Runway itself.
Text to video with Gen 2. Now you can generate a video with nothing but words. No driving video, no input image. Gen 2 represents yet another major research milestone and another monumental step forward for generative AI. With Gen 2, anyone, anywhere can suddenly realize entire worlds, animations, stories, anything you can imagine. Gen 2, coming very soon to runwayml.com.
And I'm going to show you two examples by Paul Trillo that I think they're just amazing.
Hey, hello. Where do I start? Sorry. Sorry for being stupid enough to call, but thank you. Thank you for not answering. I don't think I could have survived the embarrassment. Just wanted to call and tell you, I don't know. Well, today's not the day. But one day, the entirety of our lives will be at our backs. And the what if of it all will still haunt me. What if we didn't get on that train? What if we took different routes? And if we took our time at different times, then maybe things could have been different. I was just looking, I accidentally stumbled on a photo of us. That night we first met, at Dave's party. We were so young. But that image of me, that's a man who doesn't exist anymore. And you're just as I remember. You're still so vivid. It's not any one particular thing. Overall, it's that feeling. I don't know who the hell you are now. Maybe the you I knew doesn't exist anymore either. We used to think we could conquer the world. We found ways to pass the time, and then we wondered where all the time went. We bought tickets. We made mediocre dinners, and we ordered slightly less mediocre dinners. You'd leave the shower running. I'd leave the door open. We traveled. We left. We went our separate ways. But we did have that moment in time. And in a dimension we can never see, that time will play and repeat. Fragments of ourselves, preserved in an endless loop, never wondering how to get out, just being. It was so long ago, I wonder if I dreamt it. What's a memory but a dream that we lived through? Anyway, I figured I'd pick up the phone to try. Just a bored voicemail on a Tuesday night by someone that you've surely forgotten about. Maybe you'll leave this as an unchecked message, preserving what it might be. Infinite potential, never solidifying what it is. I wouldn't blame you either. Sometimes a thing can simply exist without the acknowledgement of its existence. Guess. Anyway, talk soon. I hope.
A piece of art created by AI and Paul Trillo. And for last, there is another short piece that was created right when Gen 2 was introduced, also by Paul Trillo. Yeah, I think it perfectly describes what everyone is feeling. embarking on this journey of new technology.
You wake up in a world that is familiar and yet entirely unfamiliar. A simulacrum of the world you once knew. A recursive representation of a representation. You feel as if you've seen this all before. You haven't. It is equal parts upsetting as it is invigorating. There is a limitless potential that is only bound by your mind's eye. At first, this makes you feel uncomfortable in this new existence. Everything you have ever valued, is it all meaningless? Maybe. Or maybe it's an awakening of a profound desire to delve deeper into this uncanny hall of mirrors.
All right. What a crazy world we're looking at. What a crazy big world of opportunities. And thanks for listening. I hope this was kind of helpful to get you interested, to get you curious. Get out there and explore. There are new tools every day. And thank you for your attention. I'm Mario Clement, and this was a brief introduction to the world of AI filmmaking.